What is going on, YouTubies? What's up, civilization? So this vlog is actually some notes for myself before my next trip. What you just saw is the end of the road on Mountain Highway, one of my favorite roads here, close to home, as in maybe like 100 miles. I don't remember how much I was riding today. You can see the mountains, snow covered still, snow on the sides. So I rode till there was no more road to go in, forest closures for snow, and then heading back home. And the notes I wanted to make is I just set up the Moscow Moto luggage on my bike, right? The CRF 250 Rally, the Africa single right here. Now you might be wondering, hey, I've had the bags for a year and now I'm setting it up. And that's because, yeah, although I've had the bags for like a year now, where it was COVID last year and I just couldn't, right after getting the bags, right at this time, which is 2 or 3 months after getting the bags, I was supposed to head down somewhere else, cross the border, but then yeah, the COVID thing happened. Oh, where does this bridge go? And well, after that you must have seen some stories. Apart from a few forest road rides here and there, I just didn't progress on my RTW. So that was that till now. Now something else is running in my mind. Not gonna jinx it by saying it, but I finally ended up putting the Moscow Motos, loading it up completely, almost completely, as I would if I was out heading out, you know, on the RTW, if I was heading out on my continuation trip, right? And this is a test, and not just the Moscow Moto. There is other stuff which, you know, you've not ridden the long trips for a year, you just tend to forget some changes that you wanted to make. So here goes, notes to myself, and this is the Mountain Loop Highway. Enjoy with me. The first thing I should probably do is either reduce the height of this wind deflector, extra wind deflector, or completely do away with it, or maybe just take it out and use it once in a while, usually because I don't want to be on like the big fat highways and the interstates. So because of my height, you know, I can barely see half the road there, and when that fogs up in this cold, or the, you know, the bugs and all, can't see, then I have to look up. Oh, by the way, I'm also, second thing I'm testing is, you see this chin angle that you're seeing now? So finally got the chin mount 3D printed. That's one of the changes, 3D printed for my, you know, 8950 Scorpion. You can see here, probably that battery won't last long, but we have this one recording my usual side mount, which I usually like because, you know, it's almost in line with my actual vision. We've got kids playing, having fun. Alright, so the next thing, I wish there was a way to keep my hydration bag warm. Like the water right now is like super cold. Of course this problem is only seasonal, you know, if I'm riding in these temperatures. And this is March 1st, by the way, March 1st 2020. By the way, I have to probably put in dates in my vlogs these days, because, you know, there's this whole HPB timeline which gets a little still wearing my new Revit, and been using this for a few forest rides. New Revit gloves. It is cold here. This is off-roading warm weather gloves. I should have changed to my Scorpion gloves. What else? I would love if the heater, as you see, heated grips control was here. I can probably do that, probably move that controls here. Not urgent, but maybe double take mirrors. This is really shit. The view is just, you know, probably get a taller double take I need here. Another thing that's not urgent probably should have is my rear suspension. I need a little harder. I mean, of course it is more beneficial that, you know, softer suspension I can push down, because this is a tall bike for me, right? 5'3", I've told you many times. 35.2 or 35 point or 36 point something, almost 36 inch seat height. So good that this suspension compresses for me, but probably bad you know, bad in other situations, like in off-road when you want to get onto the bike, you want to stand on the foot pegs and get onto the bike. It just pogos the other side because of the suspension easily compressing. So probably should take care of that, but that's a long run. Look at those, the swamps are all kind of frozen. Maybe can make a popsicle out of it. Tand, take it, wave it. Alright. I keep forgetting now. What was I talking about? Come on now, I was thinking of so many intelligent things to say before I started the vlog. Right, I have to reduce a little bit of, I know you guys are typing, not my weight. I'm not, of course I have to reduce my weight. All this pandemic eating is has been really nice. Life has been kind. And oh yeah, that reminds me, my neck, I don't know if you guys can see it here, if you can. So I've got this neck fleece lining in my jacket which straps on, so I need to get extra extension stitched onto there so that I can finally strap my neck and wrap the fleece around my neck. And that's not happening because now I have a fat neck, like a really fat neck from all the COVID eating. Also, what do you see here? I don't know if you see it. What you see here, oh, not that, that's beautiful, but what you see here is my new windshield for my Scorpion 8950 helmet, the helmet I've been using for the last 3 years, couple of countries. And so this is a new windshield. Although that thing had a anti-fog coating on its visor. Where does this go? Oh, this is also closed, and all these forest roads are closed. Well, search and rescue is actually expensive. I saw a heli flying by, probably searching for something, somebody, I don't know. I hope they are fine. What was I talking about? Yes, I remember now. So the jeans, I wear riding jeans still, if you can see here. That's because there is no, literally almost, probably somewhere, but literally all the brands that I've searched, there's no pants that fit me because of my really short height, really short inseam, 27 inseam and 5'2.5" at the max. On a good day, standing tall, I'm 5'3". So, ooh, all that glacier water flowing by, probably also taking some erosion. That's why it's not super clear right now, because it's taken some mud with it. So yes, jeans. Yeah, I gotta figure out some Gore-Tex riding pants to my size. Might be an expensive deal, but in this cold country, probably should do that. Oh yeah, packing. So packing, we're already down by about 30 liters because I want to fit in my standard Reckless 80 Moscow motor bags. Usually my setup was 25, which was actually expandable to 30, so you can say I had it really expanded my bag. So 30 liters on both sides, so that's 60 plus about 70 liters of my actual really old backpacking rucksack, right? That used to hold all my stuff. So that's 70 plus 60, about 130. So we came from 130 liters down to, if I'm not wrong, 25 liters on each side should accommodate, and 22 on the top, a Stinger bag on the top. 72. Wow. And that's a lot of that's a lot of stuff to throw away. I have thrown away my sleeping bag, which is what I'm not carrying right now. I'm not carrying my sleeping bag because this is only a day trip. I'm just figuring out. So probably should reduce a little bit. Somewhere I have to lose. I'm still just packing 2 t-shirts and 1 pant, and yet I need to lose a lot of luggage, compact down my luggage a little bit. So that's one note. Bike wise, almost everything is good. As I said, I wanted to actually go in that forest road, but my bike front tire was slipping so much because there's like 3 feet of snow, and then it just keeps increasing. And even at the place that we finally stopped at, there's like a feet of snow, or actually 2 feet or 3 feet of snow, and then it starts increasing, and probably there, you know, God knows, like 60 feet somewhere, or 40 feet. Do you guys remember this place? I vlogged here on my other channel, What's Up Krish. Should go check that video out if you're in for the summer vibes. Look at all the frosting that's happening. Yeah, so talking about the bike, as I said, the handguards gonna take some time. They're just lying there in my boxes. But for this trip, I think my bash plate, my engine guard bash plate, is making a little bit of noise. I have this Intrada bash plate. You know what I'm talking about? All these companies, and geez, I did not even make those videos. You know, I'm like spending. I didn't even show you guys the bike setup. So now I'm talking about taking off stuff. So yeah, the Intrada bash plate probably needs to be tightened. We did tighten it the first time installing it. You know, we did do it really good with all the Loctites and all. And yet, I totally believe something is loose. This is a smooth road, so you can't hear it, but I can hear it in the off-roads. I can feel it in the gravel roads and off-roads. Something is tonking, like tonk tonk. Alright, next up is, I believe I should finally, I think so, I should finally get myself some kind of a comfort seat. I've been riding this bike for over 10,000 kilometers with stock seat, and it does pain a lot. You know, my last trip was crazy with this, but I was just too excited, I guess. But softer, nicer seat. I'm thinking of Seat Concepts, but damn expensive. Oh yes, so looking at both the footage, I will probably decide whether I should move to Chinmount finally after 10 years of motovlogging, or maybe not. Maybe this trip I still won't, because this upcoming trip I have a lot of cliffside riding, or you know, so I probably wanna have the high view up there from there. Get him. Look, everybody's like smoking something nice, you know, temperatures dropping. Yeah, I should get some fuel too. Alright, next thing I want to decide is whether I should, oh there you go, Mount Baker's to call me, leading. Alright, next thing I want to decide is whether I want to take my auxiliary fuel can on the next ride. I think with the Moscow motors on, I might have to figure out another way of mounting that thing, you know, because it takes up a lot of space on my rear rack, but it gives me 1.3 gallons, 5 liters. So even if I carry expensive to MSR bottles, expensive ones, which by the way right now I don't have space to put them in, I have to rethink that. So this is all notes for myself. Look at this trash. If you think America doesn't have trash, holy shit, no, we've got assholes here too. So another note to myself, I should keep hand sanitizer somewhere in the tank bag or in my pocket, because right now you see at the fuel station I need the hand sanitizer. Actually there was a towel, but I was stupid, I didn't use it. Getting a little closer, and this thing's a little far away from the body. I have to see what to do. Really, I couldn't have fit the fuel can here, can I? Maybe I could have fit that and then the tent above it, but then I need longer straps. So we're now in the limits of the city, so I guess I'll end this vlog. If I remember anything else, I'll probably I probably have to remember after I get down from the bike. And that's it for this little notes to myself vlog before the next trip. Really messing up the whole timeline. If I post this vlog, it's gonna be so confusing. Jeez, how much of USA is done, how much of USA is left, what am I doing, why am I inserting all these vlogs right in the center without any like sequence? Jeez. Sayonara. See you guys in the next one. Sayonara.